Hey guys, how many of y'all collect these little souvenir spoons like pictured here? If you're like me, you either collect them for yourself, or if you're like me, you bring them back for a family member that collects them. And over the years, I've contributed to a collection quite a bit. And the collection, my family member had them on a small wooden display rack such as this. This is most of what I see available as far as display racks go. And the collection just outgrew it. And so I either needed to get her another one of these or a bigger one. And the bigger ones like these, I've seen, they're $60 on up. I mean, even on Amazon, they go up into the hundreds sometimes, especially for the ones that 70, 80, 90 spoons. If you've got a large collection, you need a large display board or multiples. Now, I searched YouTube for some ideas and I saw some truly amazing custom cases. They involved woodworking, metal, lighting, glass. They're truly amazing, but a little out of my comfort zone as far as what I can do woodworking wise and how much the materials were going to cost me. So I figured out a way to do a super easy and cheap souvenir spoon display board that we're going to go over here. And this would even be great for a kid's project. You can make this as small or as large as you wanted for as many spoons. You're going to need a frame, a map or other graphic, your spoons of course, and then glass cleaner and mounting clips. You want to make sure that glass is clean before you stick these little mounting clips on there. So let's go over how to make a display board for these spoons. We start with spoons, of course, and you're going to start with a frame. Now, I happen to have in the background there a large wooden frame that I bought at a thrift store, and you can find frames of art. I mean, go in and just shop for the frames. You go to Goodwill. My personal favorite is the Humane Society or Animal Rescue Charity thrift stores. That's who I like to support. But go to your favorite thrift store, go to the frame art bin. They all have a wall or a bin full of these frames. And search for the frames. This is what you're looking for. Get a frame. I bought this one. It had a watercolor, a one of a kind watercolor print in it. It was beautiful. I had that reframed into another frame. It's hanging on my wall. But then I had this leftover wooden frame. I took a map. Now you could do a huge poster size frame with a huge poster of the United States and mount these spoons directly over the state they're from or location, the destination, or you can do what I did and piece together a travel atlas. This thing was destined for the recycle bin, so I took that, pieced it together, and made this map. The next thing you're going to do is to get some little clips. Now these clips are technically they're for lighting, or they're called cable clips, or they're for hanging stringing lights, and they are self-stick. You just take the little red plastic off the back and you're going to stick them in a row or wherever you want to put them on these frames. I did rows, and they don't have to be perfectly straight because your spoons are not all even. You can do them. I did 4 rows, and then I just kind of mixed and matched my spoons where I thought they looked good. But you can play around with it and add more spoons as you want. Here you can see that one didn't really fit there, and I had mounted that little clip a little lower, so it actually fits in that clip. Finally gets it in there, and then you just keep mounting them. And I think I have 4 rows on this thing. I think it holds 72 if my math is correct. But this is a large board. Now it's going to be heavy. You're going to want to mount it, do your hanging hardware to the frame itself, and make sure you hang it on a stud in the wall. But you're going to need to do that for any display rack. I mean, even the wooden racks are going to be heavy with all those spoons on it. But as far as the mounting clips go, these stick very well to that glass. And so these spoons individually are not very heavy at all. And those little mounting clips are stuck pretty well. So I have no doubt that this will hold up. And if a spoon falls off of it, put it in another location or stick another mount on there, because these are the mounting clips. I think were about $10 for a pack of 100, and so I still have some left over from this project. The frame, I think I spent a total of $5 on the frame, and that included the art that I liked. So these are the clips, just a pile of them that you get off Amazon. I'll try to post you a little link. This is, like I said, I did 4 rows of clips on this map, so I've put a few spoons on there, and then in the next, there's the gobs of spoons that I had from this collection, and in the next picture you'll see here's a few more spoons on the board, even a white spoon there, that's I think that's ceramic or something, and then even more spoons. So there's still more room for this thing, and you can move them and play around with them. It was, like I said, super cheap, super easy, and a kid could do this. This could be a good family project because you basically you get a frame, you clean the glass, you mount these things, and you're done. And that is my project for you guys today. Thank you.